Am I the asshole for switching my skincare and unintentionally making my roommate's face flare up? I, female 21, have pretty normal/combo skin, and I'm not sensitive to much. I also don't suffer from acne unless it's hormonal, and like to switch up my skincare products from time to time. My roommate, female 20, has extremely sensitive skin, and if an ingredient is placed on her skin that she is allergic to or causes a reaction, she gets small clusters of breakouts, and her skin is usually very inflamed/red for a long period of time. Due to this, she is very cautious of what is placed on her skin and needs to read each label before using a product. We share one bathroom and have different sinks separating each side. It is clear one side is mine and one side is hers. On my side, I have a cleanser I use daily. It's a little pricey, but I don't mind spending a bit more on myself when I like a product. I leave it out on the counter because it's more convenient for me. I noticed it was nearly half gone after 2 weeks of me buying it. It usually lasts me a month or more. And realized my roommate had been using it both day and night. Oh my God, I would murder someone. I didn't have an issue, but I felt a little upset she didn't ask beforehand, knowing it was expensive. She made a comment about it after Googling it and not offering to replace it once it was out. I brought this up and she brushed it off and said she was sorry, she didn't think it was a big deal, that I was being dramatic and that it works for her skin, and has never found something so nice and continued to use it. I offered to send her the link. I'm dead.
Wait, so basically OP's roommate used her soap and then was like, I Googled it. It's really expensive, but I've never found something so nice, so I'm just going to keep using yours. You're being dramatic. What?
I offered to send her the link to get her own, and she said, okay, thanks, and never did. As I said, I like to use different skincare products and cycle through products. I saw an ad for another brand of skincare and wanted to try it out. This girl is me. I bought the cleanser and toner from this brand. I replaced my old cleanser with this one, and they had very different packaging. This was in a plastic container. My other one was glass and green. I don't usually check the ingredients. All I know is my skin doesn't like vitamin C, which this had none of. I didn't think much of me changing my products like I always do until my roommate woke up the next morning with a severe inflamed rash across her face. Her skin has its stages of acne, and she was even on medication for it, but it was in remission up until this point. She ran to the bathroom and found out I had changed my cleanser, and that was what caused this reaction. She went crazy on me and started yelling at me, telling me her skin was burning and it was all my fault. She said, I knew her skin would react to this, and that I'm a petty bitch for sabotaging her. She called me a selfish whore, and that she won't be able to do what she had planned this weekend because of this. She thinks I'm in the wrong because I knew she had sensitivity to certain things and did this purposefully. The products are clearly different, and she didn't take the chance to read the label. I feel like it's not my job to tell her I changed my routine. The end.
Oh my God. Okay, I didn't read the whole story before.
Yeah, that's...
The roommate's out of line.
So the roommate thinks she's the petty bitch when the roommate is the petty bitch.
Yes.
That's out of line.
Yes.
To use half a bottle, because, like, I'm a skincare girly, so these products, if she's saying they're expensive, they're probably, like, $50.
Yeah.
So you just used $25 of product.
Yeah.
Didn't ask. And then you're mad that your skin is like, what? Who?
The girl is basically mad that she stole a product from somebody else and then it hurt her.
Yeah.
It's giving that court case where a robber broke into somebody's house and then accidentally stabbed themselves with a knife and then sued the family whose home he broke into.
I've never heard of that, but it's the same thing. Yeah.
I don't know if it's real or if that's like a pretend case that they use to like teach certain laws, but it's like, no, you're breaking a law.
Yeah, that's really wild.
She's breaking a law. I mean, she is stealing.
I'm also curious as to why, if she knew the roommate was using her cleanser, why she continued to keep it out. Because at that point, I think I would put it in a safe space in my room or something.
I get that, but at the same time, she's allowed to keep her stuff on the sink.
Yeah.
Like, she's paying for the house too, so she should just have to hide all of her valuables because her roommate is such a shitty friend and just steals it.
I mean, people do it all the time.
Yeah, but I feel like there should be
a conversation, maybe.
Yeah, like the roommate should learn.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's possible for some people, but
clearly.
It's the roommate's fault. Like, OP shouldn't have to suffer because of that. The roommate is so out of line. And she deserved it.
Yeah, she just... Karma.
Yeah.
Karma is my boyfriend. Skincare that gives me a rash.
True. I don't get how the roommate handled it. Like, after the roommate yelled at OP and was like, you did this, now I have to cancel my plans, blah, 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 blah. Like, what did OP say to that?
Right.
Because if that was me, I'd be like, I would be like, please be so for real right now.
I was going to say that.
Be so incredibly for real. Are you okay?
BFFR.
Do you actually think you are in the right in this situation?
Yeah.
Because you stole a product that I bought for myself. You didn't read the label. You assumed that it would work for you. And then you used it, had a bad reaction, and that's my fault?
Yeah, because that's the other part of this, is that she has sensitive skin. So why are you out here using any product that's just out on the counter? Like, that's on you, sweetie.
It's entirely the roommate's fault. She's so out of line, and OP did nothing wrong.
Facts.
I thought this was going to be a story where OP said, I took a different product, put it in this container, and then she used it, which I still think you're entitled to do. You can put your skincare products in anything you want.
True. The title was misleading because it did sound like that, yeah. Wow.
The roommate's out of line and you're not an asshole.
Gavel!